Did you guys vote?
Oh shit.
You guys didn't vote, did you?
vote.
D, I know you didn't vote.
Yeah, fuck it.
It was like on a Tuesday. You're not doing that shit on a Tuesday.
Actually, I did get caught in the Trump protest the other night, though. That's pretty crazy. Doing a photo shoot with Supra, and then we were in the middle of downtown or whatever, and we just got caught up in it. I don't know, we just saw like the helicopters starting to fly around and shit, and then like all these police went onto the freeway because all the protesters went onto the freeway. They had like riot gear and shit. There was like 50 of them. There's like hundreds of protesters, and just like people were like standing on the side of the freeway throwing shit and like hitting them. Said he threw a can and hit one of the cops.
Don't bleep out his name, bro. Don't throw your boy under the bus.
No, it doesn't matter. It's all good.
It was a security guard. It wasn't an actual officer of the law. It was a security guard.
Nah, dude. Fuck it. They deserve
Allegedly, it was
Allegedly. No one has footage of it. Damn, ratting out your boy first go. He's now serving 4 to 5.
No, he's good.
So this is interesting. You were scheduled to come here once with Brian Herman, and then you canceled, and Dee is the one who ended up here, and now you're here together.
That's probably like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So, same time frame.
And a lot's happened for you in those 3 years. I was thinking about you sitting here, and
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Us hardly knowing who you were, and now you're pro. Right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no,
crazy
it's like,
thing, right? Like, how is it?
It's sick. Yeah, it's just like, it probably was in about like 3 years I came out the Baker part, and then after that, yeah, we were in Nashville on the
Baker tour.
Yeah, on the Baker tour, and then they turned me pro in my hometown. That was pretty sick, dude. It was so tight. Cool, yeah. We were at Hattie B's, this like sick chicken spot. It was like hot chicken, Nashville hot chicken. Yeah. But
they had the best barbecue.
It was a surprise. I didn't know, and then they just like surprised me, and everybody was there. The whole Baker team was there, and then like all my homies, my family was there. They flew my girlfriend out. Yeah. It was fucking epic. But yeah, it's tight. I'm hyped it worked out. Baker's sick as fuck. I love running for Baker.
Heck yeah. How much do you have to say about going into it? Who rides for Baker and who doesn't ride for Baker? Do they ever consult you on something like this? Or?
Yeah, usually, like they bring in a tape. Whoever Andrew, like he set us a couple of us down. Well, pretty much the majority of the team, and just be like, hey, look, this kid's footage. Like, what do y'all think? You know, and we all usually pretty much all of us give input. Right. And then from there, yeah. But when we see these footage, we were psyched. You know, like, hey, he needs to be a part of the team, and he's family, and we need to, you know, help him build and see him progressing. So, and he's been doing that. I was talking to him on a ride up here about that. I was like, man, he's really been just focused and just that he's young too. And he's 22, man. So it's like, yes, that's good. Cause when I was 22 doing it, skating, my focus was a lot broader. You know, he was like, he's focused for his age and being pro right now, and that's what's up. And I'm hyped for him for that, and he's just progressing. Yeah, on top, man. You already know, Baker for life.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. How did you end up sharing a part with Heath in that?
Damn,
it was a Baker 2?
Yeah, Baker 2G.
Yeah. That seemed, because nobody really knew who you were at the time, right? And then you're with the most like quality controlled, like high level dude. He's one of my favorite skaters too. Yeah, I grew up getting to watch him. Yeah, I don't even know how that came about. I think through Beagle and Reynolds. I think.
Because you guys weren't skating together at the time, right?
Yeah, we were. Because I was hanging around, and then Jay Strickland actually at the time too. So through Beagle, Jay Strickland, and Reynolds, that's how it come around and skate with Heath a lot. Because Heath, which was cool too at the time, he didn't really skate with too many people.
That's what I was saying.
When he let you come around, it was pretty tight because he would go out and do some crazy stuff. And it was the same with all of them, with Andrew, Jim, and Eric. They were the same way too, where they were all filming for America Parts, so they would always kind of just be off. Just
they were like on secret missions.
Yeah, secret missions. Just
you got to go on those sessions?
Yeah, it was cool. Damn, I was young. I was probably about 14. Man, and it was epic.
Whose idea? Like, did Heath ask that you be in his part, or did somebody suggest?
It was between Beagle, I think, or Jay Strickland. One of them, and they were the ones like man, like let's put him in Heath part. Like they believed it, but they were just like, dude, let's make this happen. And then from there, I was tripping. I was like, wow, like, and Heath agreed to it. He was like, yeah, no problem. Like, I was like, dang, he agreed to this. Like, yeah, I was like tight. And then from there.
Yeah, I think it was just so unexpected to see that.
Yeah. And we used represent Long Beach with Corrupt on it and Snoop and Daz. And the song was great too, because at the time he was, I don't know if he was listening to a lot of hip hop at that time. He even agreed to the song. He was like, yeah, use that. So I got to represent for Long Beach. I was like, wow, like you rule, dude. Like, good looking, man.
That's so epic, dude.
Yeah. He would always skate early in the morning, which was fun. Like UCI missions, it'd be like 6 o'clock in the morning. Like he back nose one at the UCI 9. It's probably about 6 in the morning. And I went on like 2 at night when it was like late at night. And it was all UCI missions.
Yeah.
And it was tight. He just tried the gnarly and stuff. Man, and it's funny that UCI had that much gnarly stuff in it to where he would just pick that gnarly hubba, this gnarly rail, that. Like I remember when he tail slid the 16 curve rail. Man.
Damn, yeah, that was
gnarly,
bro.
So gnarly. D, man, you gotta please watch the footage.
Nobody
please,
messing with it.
Yeah, no, I've seen
like
most
it
of it.
is.
Pretty much, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen
I know every piece of it. Like it is gnarly, man. It's gnarly. It's gnarly.
But I feel like you were part of that generation. Maybe it wasn't the first generation, but you were just straight to handrails.
Yeah, watching them guys.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Watching them.
I could see
and
how
the same
that
with
happened.
Andrew,
Baker
Eric, Jim.
You hit that rail, it was like a year after skating, right?
Yeah.
And it was like you and Evan.
Yep, Evan as
So
well.
up and down the
Evan as
rails.
well.
Yeah.
And yeah, watching them guys, I was just like, this is, I guess, normal. Like, let me try to hit a 9 stair rail and I barely can ollie. I guess this is normal. Because I'm seeing everybody else do the gnarliest stuff, but not realizing like, you gotta take time to progress. I didn't know it took time. I was just like, shit, at a 10 stair, all right, it's perfect. Like,
You skipped the 3 stair. You know, you've talked to, I saw so many different interviews of you talking about getting shot and stuff, but I wanted to know, you know, not the circumstances around it, but what does it actually feel like getting shot? Like what, like at that moment, dude.
It's like that candle was hot.
It's hot? Like
It's burning, burns.
What, like at the moment it happened?
It burns.
Like, do you just go into shock? Did you felt it happen?
You drove yourself to the hospital, right?
Yeah, it just is.
Gnarly, man.
It just, I don't know, that shit is hot like that.
So you feel burn more than you feel a pain of like an impact or something?
I felt the impact too, but it mainly just burns more than anything. Like, shit just.
So you're just driving. How long's it? I mean, God, how long's that last? I mean, you kept the bullet in there for a long time. But how long's the burning?
Oh, probably like the first like week. After that, they did like all the surgery and all that type of stuff. So after that, I was like, just pretty much my face was numb and my arm was numb.
Was the arm even like? I mean, considering you got shot in the face, was the arm like secondary?
Yeah.
Were you just like, oh, this is nothing compared to that? Like, I don't know. I'm like curious. Like, I'm fascinated by what it must feel like to get shot. So what are you thinking when you're driving to the hospital then? I mean, do you even remember that ride?
Yeah,
I feel like you'd
just
be like,
just thought I was dead. I'm like,
that's so gnarly.
You
driving yourself
like
to
you
the
were
hospital.
dying?
yeah, I'm like, I'm dying. I'm like, it's over. That was it. I'm like, dude, that's it. Like, I'm dead. Like, any minute. Like, that's it. Like, I ain't gonna be able to make it to the hospital. But I end up making it, and then from there, like, the doctors, they did all the surgery and like.
And what do you do? Do you just pull straight up the front row? You don't like park the car, obviously.
park in that
Park in
handicap
the back
space.
parking lot. You gotta walk down 7 flights of stairs.
Right? Just more.
Waiting for the
Yeah, like,
elevator.
are there people waiting out there? Do you just run in
I
and
just
like you're
went in.
bleeding?
Like, I went to the emergency room and just parked, like you said, and just went in and they, I was blessed that the doctor like just they took me right away, and then they start to just work on me and do everything, and it saved my life.
I heard Rob was behind it though. like Puffy or something.
I had a bad day.
He set it all up.
He set it up. It's because I didn't do the interview.
It's
It was all over the fucking thing. He was like,
it was
wanna do the
wrong.
interview?
For that.
He was like, you want to go? Oh, you want to go
really?
party and you
I
want to
know
do the
someone
interview?
in Long Beach.
Made a call. That was it.
Fucking Rob.